Hi everyone. In this given problem statement of course schedule, we are given a total of num courses you have to take, labeled from 0 to courses minus 1. You are given an array of prerequisite. Basically, prerequisite is like A and B, which indicates you must take course B first if you want to take course A. So we have to return true if you can finish all the courses. So basically, right, let us take this example of 1 and 0. To complete course 1, I have to complete course 0, and which is possible, so I can return true. But in the other case, right, it is saying that to complete course 1, I have to take course 0. But at the same time, to complete course 0, I have to take complete course 1, which is like contradictory, right? How can I do one course before the other? Right, because it's like it is forming a circle, right? So if it is like 1 and it is 0, so here, right, before I complete course 1 I have to complete course 0, but at the same time to complete course 0 I have to complete course 1. So I found a cycle, and whenever I found a cycle I can return a false. So that is the basic idea. Now, right, let me take an example. Let's say an array would be given. Let me just give a bigger example so that it would be easier for you to also understand. 0 1, 0 2, 1 3, 1 4, and 3 4. So I can say this could be my course 0. To complete course 0, I need to do course 1. At the same time, to complete course 0, I also have to complete course 2. Then to complete course 1, I will have to complete course 3 and also course 4. And then to complete course 3, I will have to complete course 4. So that is the idea. Now, right, I can construct an adjacency list from here. Let's say I can say hash set, and let's say I can say course, and what are the prerequisite, and I can just iterate over it and I can form it up. So to complete the course 0, I have to complete course 1 and 2. At the same time, to complete course 1, I will have to complete course 3 and 4. Then to complete course 2, it does not have any requirements, it would be an empty list. Then to complete course 3, I will have to complete course 4. And to complete course 4, there is no requirement. So this is my list basically. Now I can also create a basically a visited set to check that if there is no loops. If there is a loop existing, right, so that would basically mean that we cannot complete it. So it would be visited. Now I am at course 0. Okay, so once I'm at course 0, I have two requirement. Okay, so I am going to iterate over the requirement or prerequisite of from course 0. So there are two requirement, 1 and 2. So I will, because it's a depth for search, right, so I will go to 1 and then from 1, right, I am going to check what are the requirement. So the requirement of it is 3 and 4. Okay. So, and here, right, my visited is 0. Now my visited is 1. Then from 3, right, I am going to go to 3, add that 3 to visited. And here, right, from 3, there is only one requirement, which is 4. So I add 4 to the visited set. Now, right, I am able to find a value which does not have any prerequisite. So I can return true from here. So I'm going to remove it and going to return true. So once I return true, so I'm going to also modify, because I return true. So let me modify it saying that 3 also does not have any prerequisite anymore. So 3 is a value. Okay. So once from 3, right, I can also return that value to 1. But 1 also have another course, which is 4. I already know that value of 4, right? It is empty list. So it is basically saying that 4 does not have any prerequisite. So I can change the 1 value to this. Then I can come back to 0, and at the same time I'm just removing the nodes. I have come to 0, and in 0 I have to go back to the 2 node, because I have not yet traversed that up. So I am going to get an empty. So 1 is returning a empty value, and this is also going to return an empty value, suggesting, right, basically it is going to return true, both of them, right? Suggesting 0 is also true. And I'm going to remove it up. Here 2 was going to get added, so 0 removed it up. And at last, right, my result, I can return true. Let us take another example, right, where there is a cycle. Let me take this example only. So 1 0, then 0 1, and then I can say 2 of 1. Okay. So 1, it has a prerequisite of 0. At the same time, 0 also has a prerequisite 1. And there is another course 2, which prerequisite is 1. Okay. Similarly, right, I can add the courses. So 1 had a prerequisite of 0, 0 has a prerequisite of 1, and 2 has a prerequisite of 1, and my visited. So let me start from 1. So once I get 1, right, I can add that to visited and go to 0, because 0 is the prerequisite. So from 0, right, I am going to go back to 1. But once I go back, and 0 prerequisite is 1, right? But once I go back to 1, right, I'm going to check, right, if the current node is already existing in visited. And it can only happen whenever there is a cycle. So from here, right, whenever I'm going to go back to 1, right, I'm going to get this 1 value, and it's already in visited. So I can return false in that case, because it has a cycle. And if it has a cycle, then we can safely say, right, it is not possible to finish all the courses. So let me jump to the Python solution, where I think things are going to get even more clearer. So the first thing that we have to do is create a premap or a hat set. So premap equal to, and it would be I, which is going to correspond to an empty list for now, for I in range 0 to total number of courses, Now I can say for course and prerequisite in pre requisites. So I can say pre map of the current course dot append prerequisite. Now if I run it right, I'm going to get a dictionary or the hash set that is going to get created. Taking some time to run, although it's an error, right? But I just need to check. Okay, I just forgot to print. So print pr pre-map, and let me run it back again. As you could see, right, our values are getting printed properly. So our pre-map got created. So once the pre-map got created, right, I also have to have a visited set to track cycles are present or not. So it is going to be set. Now I can do one thing. So for a course in I have to check for every course set. So for course in range, so it would be num cour courses, and here I'm going to call dfs of course, and let me write the function. So def dfs course. So the first thing I'm going to check, right, if course in is in visited, right, visited, then I can safely say, right, a cycle is formed and I can return true. If, and another thing, right, if the pre-map, right, of that particular course is an empty list, right, then there is no prerequisite available, so I can return true. So pre-map of course equal to an empty list, then return true. Also I can say for prerequisite in pre-map of courses, and here I can call the dfs function with the prerequisite value. And here, right, if the prerequisite is by some way is returning false, then I can return false. And also I need to do one more thing, which is basically add this to visited. So vi is visited dot add this particular course, and once the loop is ending, right, so I have to also remove it. Visited dot remove course, and I can say the current, because it is returning true, right, so I can change my current pre-map course to an empty list so that I do not have to compute it back again, and I can return true out here. And similarly, right here, if dfs course equal to false, then I can return false, else I just have to return true. I think it should work. Let me try to run it again. There is some error. Let me check. Oh, I made a very... If it's in visited, right, it should be false. I written true. And let me remove this print statement also. It's not required. So let me run it now. As you could see, the public test case is passed. And let me submit it up. So it is running successfully. Here the time complexity, right, of computing this is going to be bigger of total number of vertices plus the edges. So it is going to be pretty efficient. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one.